and today I brought 2007 Hasbro's Incredible Hulk series, Abomination. So got this guy out of the packaging today. This is not really a rare figure because there's quite a lot of this dude on eBay, so I wouldn't really consider it super rare that I have to keep the packaging and all. And yeah, even though supposing that I kept the packaging of this guy this morning when I took it out, no, there's really no way of me, putting this guy back in the packaging, and I don't want to do that either, so I just decided to throw it away unless it's something really valuable. That's what I usually do. I just put it in the trash bin. Anyways, let's get straight to the review. Yeah, his head sculpt is generally fine. You can see all the detailed, like, plastic, what should I say, like wrinkles kind of things. You see he's really bulky, muscular. You see how thick his chest is. Holy shit. Yeah, but yeah, you see the eyes. I think it's like printed on the face, not like individually hand painted. So teeth is fine, but the eyes are what makes this figure kind of odd, in my opinion. Well, everything else is looking pretty good, all glossy. You see the red and white, these are bones over here on the waist level, chest, all the way. The spines are at the back, looks really cool, right? Yeah, you see the bones that are popping out at the elbow, at the lower leg behind. He's got a massive feet, it's really big. So yeah, and this guy is quite heavy for being about 6-inch-ish action figure. So yeah, got all the toenail details here, there. It kind of looks like Ninja Turtles, but that's just me, I guess. And yeah, another red and white paint on the knees. It looks pretty detailed when you put him in a shade like that, but when you give him a shot from the really bright places, it just looks really bad. And yes, the important part comes here, where I believe that Hasbro used really poor quality of plastic during the manufacturing year of 2007 and 2008. So I have 3 figures, 2 Spider-Man lined and this guy from the exact years that I just mentioned about from Hasbro. So got this guy out of the packaging. I told you it's all new. And look at what's happening in his plastic piece on his right hand on the hinge. Yep, it's totally fine on the other hand. It's supposed to be straight, rectangular, hinged, without any issues when you move it, no plastic being stressed. On this part though, it was really stressed when I moved this hinge down all the way like that, so it just decided to break off and tear apart, so I just had to use a nail clipper to, make it a bit more organized. Yeah, but guess I gotta do something with the mark here. But except for that, I do love this figure. And yeah, a little QC issues with the plastics on the leg for both of the legs on my figure. But I guess that's just me, because I've seen a bunch of other photos and reviews online. They didn't have any of these kind of issues, so maybe this is just my figure. And yes, about the plastic quality, such as wrist problem that I just told you about, this 2000, I don't remember, what was the manufacturing time of this guy? Yeah, 2008, that's what it says. So I had to use a nail clipper to cut this part as well, because this plastic was stressing when I moved the hinge, the double jointed elbow over here, which is really unfortunate. And I feel like it's the same plastic quality as this Abomination. And yes, I do not have the other figure with me right now, but I think it's also from 2008. It's same series as the Sandman that I just showed you. It's a superposable, the symbiote Spider-Man, where you can put webs on his right hand and launch it or something. I'm gonna put the image right now on the screen, and that thing had an exact same problem where the plastic on the hinge on the kneecap was stressing really badly. I had to use a nail clipper again to cut it off. So I just feel like, you know, the plastic quality is not the best. You know, the plastics that Hasbro decided to use during this years, it's much better right now, but detail-wise of the figure, it's really poor these days, that's what I'll say. But Marvel Legends Deadpool seemed quite nice, even though I don't own it. I've seen it before. Yeah, let's get straight to the articulation. So his head is not a ball joint, just a swivel to left and right. His arm can lift up that much. Got a bicep swivel over here. It's quite tight, it's not moving properly. Got the arm joint all the way up and down. Got a single jointed elbow. Just about that much. Quite poor. And a wrist rotation and a hinge. His torso moves. Crunches forward that much. Not much either. Backward that much. A little bit of pivot and full rotation. And yes, my most hated joint, where all of the old Hasbro figure has, you know, the swivel joint on the leg. So, yep, can hinge, bend down, to the side, that much. Knees, not that much, single jointed. Everything is single jointed in this figure. The feet does not have a pivot, but has a massive amount of up and down, hinge, and a full rotation. So, yeah, pretty gigantic feet. And it is really unfortunate that this guy does not have a ankle pivot, because that would have been amazing to balance this guy properly. Yeah, and then he got this broken pipe accessories in the box, and it's really loose, just separates apart like that. He can hold it in his hand, on the right hand, so pretty cool thing. And yeah, you see, it just pops out like that every time I try to keep these two in one piece. That kind of sucks. Yeah, I know. But you get the idea that he holds things together. Yeah, wish I could get the superposable Hulk as well, but the only reason why I'm hesitating to get that figure is because of the face. Of course, the eye, the printed eyes on the figure is worse than this guy, so yeah. And the price is kind of skyrocketing too, but I've seen one new in box for a really cheap price, so maybe I'll consider it for another review later on, and maybe display with this guy, because, you know, I think this was one of the best Abomination design they ever made. Even I'm not a super big fan of the original Abomination design, because the weird looking fins on the ear. Don't hate me about whatever I just said, it's just my opinion, you know, everybody has different opinions. But yeah, I really do like this guy a lot. So yeah, hopefully I can get the Incredible Hulk one next time to display with this guy, and possibly I can review it in the future. So let's do a bit of height comparison. Well, there's my guy standing next to the Marvel Legends Tobey Maguire. Just about the same size, but Abomination's really, really much bigger. You see, he's really thick. Muscular. Yeah. And now let's put him next to No Way Home or Spider-Man 2 licensed Doc Ock from Marvel Legends. Yeah, Doc Ock is taller. Slightly taller, but, you know, like bulkiness wise, Abomination wins, of course. Yeah, anyways guys, thanks for watching, and I will come back with another review.